There's one zone smart money always keeps an eye on. A stealthy imbalance where price moves fast and hard, and more often than not, comes back to revisit. They call it a single print. Some know it as a fair value gap. And today, I'll show you exactly how to spot and build them by hand, absolutely free, right inside TradingView. No paid indicators. No fluff. Just pure structure. These aren't just fancy names. Single prints and FVGs are some of the most important price zones on any chart. They mark moments when buyers or sellers completely overwhelm the other side, leaving a gap, a visible footprint of imbalance. And that footprint? It tells us where price may react, bounce, or even reverse entirely. Now yes, you can spot them on any time frame. But in practice, they're most commonly used on the 30-minute chart, especially when you're looking at TPO market profile data. In that context, a single print isn't about volume, it's about time. It's a 30-minute bar where price printed only once and got rejected instantly, zero acceptance. In smart money terms, that's your FVG. Price skipped levels due to overwhelming demand or supply. No fight, just flight. What's left behind is a void the market often wants to revisit. But not always right away. And not always completely. One more thing, and this is crucial. If a fair value gap or single print doesn't get fully filled later, that's actually a sign of strength. It shows the market didn't even need to rebalance. It just kept pushing. It's one of the cleanest confirmations of aggressive momentum you'll ever see. Alright, let's stop talking theory and actually build one together in TradingView. Step 1. Switch your chart to 30-minute candles. Now watch closely. You're looking for 3 candles. The first pushes hard, the second leaves a gap. It doesn't overlap the wicks of the candles before or after. The third confirms the push. That middle gap? That's your fair value gap. Draw a rectangle from the wick of candle 1 to the wick of candle 3, and there's your zone. But wait, here's a key detail almost nobody tells you. Single prints are drawn differently than FVGs. Instead of taking just one candle's wick, you measure from the lowest or highest price of the entire day. Why? Because TPO logic looks at time-based acceptance over the full session, not just 3 bars. These zones act like magnets. Price loves to return to them. And when it does, you better be watching. Use them as targets. Use them as entries. Use them as invalidation zones. And if you combine them with volume profile levels like naked POC, VH, VL, or even Fibonacci retracements, you'll start seeing structure where others see noise. Now let's go deeper. I'm going to build a whole set of single prints left behind by Bitcoin. These zones will serve me in future trades, and they can help you too. Watch carefully how I do it. Pause the video. Rewatch any part. This is how you train your eyes to see what most people miss. At first, it might feel slow, confusing, maybe even frustrating. But give it time, you'll get faster. You'll get sharper. And eventually, you'll just see them, instantly. Phew. Now for the fun part. Let's compare what we just built by hand with the free indicators from TradingView's community library. At first glance, they look okay. They draw something, they highlight some zones. But look closer, and it's a mess. Let me show you why. First, they constantly mark the first and last bars of the day as single prints. That's just wrong. Second, they skip real ones and draw fake ones. One day has clear single prints? The indicator stays silent. Another day has none? It draws anyway. Seriously, what the heck is this? No hate. I appreciate the creators for sharing their tools. But come on. If you want to be a real trader, a real professional, you've got to learn this stuff manually first. That's how you build understanding. That's how you grow confidence. That's the foundation. Only then, sure, use auto indicators to speed things up. But at least by then, you'll know when they're wrong and when they're spot on. Because let's be real, Do you really want a half-broken script doing your thinking for you? If you found this helpful, smash that like button. Drop a comment. Even a plus helps. There's a ton of cool stuff coming soon. I'm especially working on a Fibonacci levels video. That's my strongest topic, and I want to make it perfect. But yeah, it takes time. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it when it drops. See you in the next one.